Okay. Daddy, let's go. All right, we're doing it. It's finally time. You guys are so patient and good. Let's get into some blueprints. We're starting off with day 5. If you missed any of the previous days, there's currently 2 videos over on YouTube. Episode 1 is days 1 through 3, and episode 2 is day 4, which I actually did off stream. So if you weren't here on Twitch, you might have missed it. But that is something that can be remedied by going over to YouTube /hihellorachel. And if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, continuing. I have my notebook. I have my pen. I have an impending sense of doom. I will be asking for guidance and help, but of course, I'm going to talk aloud as we're playing. So, I'll safe word if I want help. But I was told in the comments on YouTube that I need to make more notes. So I will do that. I will make more notes. I am still a little uncertain about what notes to make, but I think a good idea will be writing down names and like numbers and things like that, maybe. Yeah, more notes. Okay. Do you think it's important to write down like the cards on the walls? Okay, I will. This is me saying, hey, Daddy, is it important? Like, should I be writing down? Oh, the time is. Does the time matter? Do the pictures on the walls matter? I'm uncertain. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just. I wonder if there's like, you should go through a specific door if there's something specific on the walls or things like that. But at the same time, that would be information that you would get from playing. That's not information that you should just like know. So yeah. All right, we're going to start. We're going to go this way. How is the volume? Is it okay for you guys? I know that the volume isn't like that high. I'm going to turn it up a little, but let me know if it's okay. Okay. I love a parlor because I love the games. The pantry or the hallway. I feel like even though both of these are awesome, I kind of want to do a hallway so we can get further out, so we have more opportunities to open rooms. So I'm going to start with a hallway. And I'm even going to write down on my notes, hallway. And it's like hallway, what do we think, orange? Maybe I should keep notes based on the color of the room. So I'll have a page for orange, and this is going to be hallway. Or specifically, yeah. So I feel like I was told I was not doing enough in the rooms, and there was something in every single room, but I can't imagine what it would be. We've already seen this note. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Which, valid. But, none of these things are interactable. Unless I meant to, like, write down, like, the color of the flowers in the vase or, I'm certain everything means something. I just don't know yet what it means. Have I tried putting on my dating glasses? I wish I could date this vase and then this vase. It would be so useful. This game pretty quickly made you feel like you weren't clever enough. I mean, I feel like that every day of my life, so I'm just used to it. But no, I understand completely. You know what? I think that it's going to be very easy to fall into the trap of feeling like the best way to play will be to know the answers first. And that just isn't true. So I think I'm not going to stress about it too much. but I do give you guys permission. If you see me missing something in a room and I'm like gonna leave the room, I give you permission to be like, hey, you're missing something. Because I think that would help, because then I think I'll know, like, oh, I've clearly, because I was told like there's something in every single room, but like I don't see anything in this room. So we're just gonna continue. We're gonna continue on. Okay. So bedroom plus 10, closet with items as a dead end. And then this is like a non dead end bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2. I'm not too worried about the number of steps. I feel like I've never run out of steps. And I definitely like the idea of a closet with items. But again, it's going to dead end me immediately. So again, maybe that's incorrect, but I'm going to do this bedroom. I'm going to make a page for purple. Purple in my notebook. And I've got bedroom. I assume there's different bedrooms. Okay. So, greetings from Reddington is the note. Which hopefully will mean something later. There's no way to like interact with it more. You can't like turn it around or something. Ooh, that's something. What's this? A single ivory die. While drafting, I may use to roll new floor plans. Oh. Should I say, like, is it important to say, I found an ivory die in this room? Okay, found ivory die. That's awesome. I really love. And then like a top hat and stuff. And how is this important? One thing I think that this game is absolutely missing that would be so good if it included, because it's a game that requires you to take notes, there should be functionality in this game that allows you to take notes in game, because I would love to be able to take notes on screen, but that's just like not feasible. And I feel like I would love to keep my notes in the game somehow. Okay, and then there's greetings from Reddington, and then there's also like picture of a lady on bedside table. But there's no like interaction with this. And I can't like open any drawers or anything. It just feels crazy to me that you would need to play a game and you'd have to screenshot or write notes about every single thing. That just seems like too much. Like unhinged. And like this is not interactable, so it seems like it should be, but it isn't. I saw the Dr. Gluon Sims challenge. I think that I would love to do that, like especially once we're further and I like have learned more. Okay, I feel guilty like I'm not doing enough in this room, but I guess this is what we're gonna deal with here. Okay. So pantry, spare room, or den. The den is kind of good because then it gives us, well, technically the hallway gives us that, but the pantry forces us to go that way. Let's do a den because then we'll get a few extra doors. Is the den also, the den is blue. So once again, a new page for blue. And then we're in the den. Okay, so the den has a gem for us. There's also all the clocks. Time is moving. I wonder if I leave and come back in, will the time have like reset? Because we're at 9:15, but then obviously time is passing. And all of the clocks, many clocks, all of which are passing, time is going. I feel so bad. I'm gonna get yelled at again in the YouTube comments, but like, I mean, it's not, I mean, the time is moving, so I can't write down the time because the time is changing. I mean, am I supposed to be like, there's one pawn on a side table and the swans are looking menacingly at each other? There's a lot. I mean, they care about, should we say how many clocks there are? Is that good information? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 clocks. I'm going to write down gem, 6 clocks, and I don't know. I feel like I just have to, I gotta learn. Learn through repetition. Pawn? Do you think it's important to write down that there's a pawn? Has the time stopped? Oh no, time has not stopped. I'm very curious if the time will be different when we come back later. I do not know. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep going. Don't yell at me. Okay. So, a closet or a storeroom. It is going to be a dead end either way. So let's do a storeroom, which is also blue. Okay, well then we'll know if time stops or resets or something. We're going in at 20 to 10. Okay, and now we're in the storeroom. So we got a little coin. We got a key. And we got a diamond. I mean, giant picture of peas. Rolled up rug. Oh, wait. A little picture of a chickadee? Of a little bird? Okay. So 1 gem, key, and coin. And then what do you say, like a little blue bird in bathing suit? Picture? Like I'll say drawn by child. Drawn by child. Is this? Are there other like little bits? There's lots of chess pieces everywhere. Chess pieces, candles. Okay, but I guess we do just have to be careful and kind of conscientious about things. Whatever this like little thing is. There's another pawn. I guess, are we looking for like an entire chess set? Do I have to keep track of chess pieces? Okay. Well, I'm going to assume that we're done. I don't know if we can, like, there's no up, as far as I know. Okay, checking the time. Oh, time is still going. Time is still going. Okay. And the pictures didn't change or anything, so. All right. Courtyard, I think would be really good. I don't really want to do a chapel. There's no real point. The bedroom is like a full dead end, so I don't think that's a good option. I'm going to do a courtyard, even though it requires a gem. So I need to make a green page. Green. And this is for a courtyard. Last time we were in a courtyard. Is that a shovel? We finally have a shovel. That is excellent. Okay, so we can dig. New flannel sheets, cozy. Unremarkable rock, not worth picking up. What a tease. I wanted to dig up things for so long. Coins! A few old coins can be spent in shop rooms. Okay. Is there anything else? Nothing else feels super remarkable to me. I like the little courtyard, though. The open courtyard in the middle. That's really cute. I mean, I think it would be wild if there was like, how many rocks are in each tree or something? 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. If I'm missing things, I give you permission to tell me. Okay, so I guess we're going to continue out this way. Okay, we could do a nook, which would give us a key. A parlor that would take us back to the entrance hall. Or the kitchen, which has food for sale. I don't really want to redraw our floor plans yet. I love the parlor because I really like the games. But the nook is going to keep us going outward. And the nook has a key, and I like a nook. I guess I have to go outward. Otherwise, we're really trapped with like only one door. Okay, even though the parlor is my fave, let's do a nook. Your Wi-Fi went out. Oh no. Only your phone and laptop and nothing else. Okay, so the nook is blue. So nook. Nook has a key for us. There's not like a song on the jukebox to interact with or something. Okay, this is saying if it's noteworthy, you know, it's a tool, which we know, but that information is the same. Like, do we need to know what clutter is in different rooms? My instinct says probably not, but I've been wrong before. There's another chess piece. I'm curious if we should be writing down what chess pieces are where. Another pawn. Where's the pawn? I see. That's a castle. That's a castle, I think. Maybe I should start keeping track of what chess pieces are in which rooms. Okay. I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm going to write chess, castle. I will start putting chess notations. Rook, not a pawn. Wait, isn't that a castle? It assumes I know anything about chess. Oh, I don't want to go back because I don't want to use my steps. All right, I'm sure I'll retrace. We'll get back here eventually. Okay. Corridor or security. Okay, yes. Definitely security. A castle is called a rook. Oh, okay. That shows how much I know. A rook and a nook. Wait, that's so cute. Security is also blue. And I do have some information already. So we already know about this. We know that this is Swan Song. We figured that out in a previous day. And this information we again already have. Oh, no, it's new. Oh, no. We know that blue is true and red is false. Keycard access secure doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks. As redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north, so that's true. And then this is false. The antechamber has been unlocked, and access levers are no longer required. So we know that the antechamber is locked. Is on our little red notice. And then this is still true. Blue is true. Red is lies. And we're still in here. But we could turn on our computer. And so we could view our estate inventory. We can change the level. So we can make the level low because we don't have the security key card. And we can say offline mode will be unlocked during a blackout, for example. Okay, so that's good. Oh. And then we could log in, and it's Swan Song. Because these people are obsessed with birds for some unknown reason. So many birds. Just all the birds. Okay. So I was told to write down dates and names. So I'm going to put this on just my regular thing. So November 4th. Extended paid leave. And then Mrs. Babbage. Is the one. And there November 7th is the I don't think I have to write that down, but November 7th is, you know, the day that we started this. I guess I will. November 7th, day I started. I guess, or the day the note started, I don't know. Okay, so no extended requesting. We could do some special orders. Place a special order. Let's request a sledgehammer. I don't know, just keep requesting things. And then oh, okay, so we still haven't discovered quite a few things. I'm wondering if it's worth like reading all of this stuff. It seems like I don't want to. So there's that. Okay. I hope that there's not a million things missed. I mean, I feel like can't really like read the names on the tapes or anything. I would be distressed if there's stuff in the game that, you have to like know how to play before you can play. Is the time moving? The time is moving. So time is technically passing. I wonder if there's different like things we should do to like be here for longer. Like we should spend a lot of time, like so we're here for like 24 hours of gameplay or something, and something will happen, like I don't know. Oh, I could go to coat check and I could claim my coin purse. That would be good. Chapel is bad. This is a dead end. This is also a dead end. I'm gonna do the coat check. I don't want to I don't have enough to launder, so dead end makes sense. And then I can finally, I can retrieve my coin purse. And then hopefully I can come back here and recheck it later. The coin purse is great because it gives me extra, it gives me like extra money. It gives me interest. Okay, look, this is a picture of a clock and it has like a specific time. So does that mean if I come back here at a certain time, something will happen? If I come here at, what is that, 1:30? And there's also a lock? I mean, that could be something. This game is making me paranoid. I feel paranoid about this. Okay, coat check. Okay, coat check. So there's a picture of clock reading, what did we say, 2:30? Okay, and a picture of a lock. I mean, I don't... Oh. I was just wondering, like, I don't think we have to, like, write down the numbers here? Like, that would be so bizarre if we had to write down these numbers. It's hard to know what's just, like, part of, like, the design of the game and what's the playing of the game. I don't know if I should write... I don't want to write down every single thing. Because if you write down everything, it basically means you've written down nothing. Because, like, how are you going to remember it? How are you going to know? Okay. So we're going to go back out through security. Now we're going to go this way. This game is literally making me deeply paranoid. A corridor or a spare room? I guess I could just do another corridor, which is always left unlocked. It's giving me the same. So the corridor and the hallway were both orange. And I mean, there's like a hat. I'm like, is there peeling wallpaper somewhere? Is there something I could like look inside or under or through? Oh, 1:30? It was 1:30, not 2:30? I'll say 1:30? Question mark. I'm very curious if like the pictures directly relate to things. So far they just seem deeply random to me. I want to know, but also I think it's a puzzle game. You have to figure out the puzzle. But it's hard for me emotionally. Okay. I think the dining room is the one because then I can go back down and I can go up. I guess blue rooms are the most common. At least that's what I'm getting from this. I feel like I don't have much going on yet in the dining room. I haven't reached level 8. I mean, there's wine, there's candlesticks. I'm not seeing any, like, secrets. Any secrets hidden? This game is making me so paranoid. I just want my date viators. I want to talk to Candelabra and see what he has to say. Or Scandelabra. And Prissy would come to life and we'd talk about her floral aspirations. And Wallace would grunt at me. Kurt and Rod would be here. That's what we're missing. Oh, okay, there's a pawn. Okay, so chess. Pawn. Truly missing them. So true. All right, this way is going out. So let's go this way first. Okay. A garage. Oh, the garage will fully end it. Closet will end it. Spare room is the only thing that won't completely end our run. So we better do it. Okay, so spare room is also blue. Okay, spare. And allegedly, there's something in the spare room. But what? Open paint. I mean, maybe I am too dumb for this game. Maybe I need an adult. I truly don't think there's anything in here to do. Not with what I currently have in my inventory. I can't, like, climb the ladder. Or, you know, unpaint the wall. It is a bit weird that they're painting like 4 different colors on top of each other. They haven't really made much progress. I also like, is this a clue? Like, there's all these lines here and nowhere else? And then this one obviously got sort of scratched out. Paging FPSI. I know, he definitely has some adulty tendencies. Especially about games that I personally just am lacking. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's going to be great. We're just going to keep going and pretend that I'm not going to get yelled at in the comments. All right. We got to use a key. And this will unlock. It really doesn't want us to go very far. Breaker box would be great, but, you know, the nursery, I don't have as a gem requirement. So I guess I'm just going to do the chapel and lose some money. Okay. I feel like this is a room that I could write some stuff down in. So, red. Okay, chapel. I feel like the chapel actually has things in here. So, in the past, we did note that there's these, like, pictures with numbers. So, let's write this down. So the stained glass. So 1, is that like a hoe? A farmer? Like what are we dealing with here? Farmer. I'm going to write farmer hoe. I've played Stardew Valley. I know about this. And then where's 2? 2. That's a baker. I think. 3. That also kind of looks like a farmer. Farmer hoe. What do we think that, like with a pitchfork? I'm just going to write pitchfork. And then 4. That's 4. Is that like a chimney sweep? Perhaps? Farmer, comma, hoe. I know all about that. I know a lot about hoeing, and don't you forget it. Okay, so like maid. Maid / broom is 5. And then 6, that's like a horse rider. Horse lady. And then that's 6. Where's 7? 7. 7? What? Oh. There it is. What is it? Like shield? Knight? I don't know. Queen? Maybe queen. Because there's like a scepter. A scepter and a shield. Question. Do any of these have anything to do with chess? Because we've got like a horse. A rook. I just learned. No, that's a castle. No, like a baker and stuff. That has nothing to do with chess. Do you think that we should like draw a pattern, like which way they're going? So we've got like the little room. I'm drawing a diagram now. You guys, you've gotten in my head. Okay. So we've got 2, 3, 6. 5. 1. 7. And then 5. And then if we're going to do like a little line, 1, 2. It kind of makes like a weird little star. Not super useful, but an actual chess piece. Where's the actual chess piece? Oh, yes. What is that? A bishop? Okay, chess. Bishop. Yeah, remind me if we have enough steps afterwards. Let's go back to the other rooms and write down the chess pieces that were in those rooms. And then we'll start to keep track if they like change or if they're always the same. Okay, that's like not a clock or anything. And up there, I think that's just more birds. The bishop in the chapel. Every time I come in here, it takes money, as long as we have money. I assume if we don't have money, it would still let us in, but I actually can't prove that. Okay. So I guess let's see if we can get out of here. Maybe not. Try this way. Okay, this way we can go. Okay, so we could do a pantry for more money. closet for more items. A passageway would be great, but we don't have 2 gems. I guess I'm gonna do the pantry. So we got the pantry. We got some more steps. Okay. I mean, okay, pantry is blue, so we have to go back to our blue page. I'm gonna run out of blue pages at this rate. Pantry. Okay. So, Bridget. Okay, note to Bridget, which is a lovely name. I've always liked the name Bridget. So we've got 5 times apples, bananas, and oranges. I don't think that's important. I think that's just gameplay mechanics. Are there any chess pieces here? There's a timer. That's a scale. I'm not seeing any chess pieces. Are you guys? Not seeing anything sneaky. A food mill. Okay. Oh, these are all dead ends? Oh no, the observatory isn't. No, I don't have a gem for the observatory. Well, if I do a closet and it'll give me some items, then I can go back into the chapel and then go up. I would love the observatory, but I don't really understand the breaker box, so since it seems like we're going to get kind of caught out here, let's do a closet, I guess, at least get some stuff. Oh, a sledgehammer to shatter padlocks on locked trunks, and a gem. Okay. So we've got that. I don't know if that's super useful unless we run into something. Okay. Oh, but look, we have some more money because of those reasons. Okay, I guess we gotta use our key to unlock this door now. Okay. Oh, the parlor. The draw. I also have the dice to redraw if I needed to. I guess I'm gonna... Oh, if I do the drawing room, there's only one door and I bet it's gonna be locked. Do we want to do a parlor so that we get the clue? There'll be gems. But... Huh. I reckon it's going to be locked and we don't have any keys. You have to share this? Yeah, share anything, chair. All right, parlor. Because I like a puzzle. Okay. So we'll read our rules once again. Your ex just got home from a 72-hour first date and they're now in a relationship? How is he a better lesbian than you? 72 hours. So he had a nice time? Listen, sometimes you can just be an incredible male lesbian. Well, that's nice. Do you feel okay about it? I assume you're not feeling sad, I hope. I mean, it is valid if you are, of course. Okay, Herbert and to Herbert from M. Lowry. Do I have to... May the 2nd. May 2nd. Okay, so we're going to say letter to Herbert on May 2nd. Receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams on Thursday. Oldham estate. Puzzles. Okay, I feel like that's it. Not important. Could be wrong. Okay. There will always be at least one box which displays true. Always be at least one box which displays false. Only one box has a prize. Okay. You're really happy? Good. That's really nice. I'm very pleased and happy for you. Okay. My favorite part of this game. There are 3 boxes in this room. 2 boxes in this room are empty. This box is one of the 2 empty boxes. Okay, so I think this is the one that has something in it, but we'll just double check. There are 3 boxes. That is true. 2 of these boxes are empty. That is also true. So this box is not one of the empty boxes. There's no like secret boxes messing me up somewhere. All right, this is the one. I said that with a lot of confidence. Imagine if I had been wrong. I know that the puzzles get harder, but I really enjoy the puzzles. Okay, are there any chess pieces in here that we need to be aware of? I'm not really seeing much in the way of decor. I love this wallpaper. What if they gave us this wallpaper in The Sims? I feel like that would be delightful. Oh, are there chess pieces? Oh, there's a chess piece. A pawn. Pawn. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So now we're just going to go straight down all the way through to the dining room. Yes. I hope I didn't miss anything. This game is making me paranoid. This room has no chess pieces. Any type. Okay, back in the dining room. No. Are there chess pieces? Oh, yes, we got, I think the dining room we did say. Would it matter what color the gems are? My guess is no, because they all get gathered up there. That did cross my mind. And I was like, oh, should I write that down? But I hope not, honestly. Okay, so we're going back. I do want to go back to coat check and recheck stuff before the end. Don't let me forget. Okay, so I think I have to do this one because all of these ones are dead ends. So West Wing Hall is another orange option. Had a lot of orange hallways. West Wing Hall. Okay, is there anything going on in the West Wing Hall? Blueprints? Airplanes? Oh, a scrap of paper? Okay, staff notice. So we're June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, deceased, West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any May draft. Oh, color of the chess pieces. That is very possible. That did not occur to me in the least. Because they're either black or white, I guess. Okay. Maybe we'll kind of come back to that chess piece color thing as a possibility. Okay. Let's go this direction. Dark room, boudoir, commissary. Commissary I think would be okay because I have gems. Dark room. Actually, I'd like to go back to the dark room. You can't see the floor plan while drafting this room. While drafting in this room. But you know what? That's okay because I know I have... It doesn't really matter because I only have one. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Okay. I think the dark room is really important. I feel like last time there was a bunch of stuff in the dark room that seemed very useful. Oh, how do I... Oh, the dark room was not dark last time I was in it, though. I can't see anything in the dark room. Oh, I think I needed... Oh, I need to turn the lights on in the dark room. Oh, no. I need a... Yeah, because there's all this stuff and I can't see any of it. I did see a bunch of it in episode 4. Or in day 4, rather. Episode 2, day 4. But I think in that run, I had not a security room, but I had another room. I had... Yeah. I had like the electrical room. The breaker box. Yeah. Okay. Shoot. All right. Well, can't do anything in the dark, so... Oh, that's what that means. Oh, no. All right. Straight up guessing. Oh, that's new. All right, where are we? We're in a gymnasium and we lost 2 steps. Okay. All right, gymnasium. That's a brand new room. We've not been in a gymnasium before. Okay. Crowbar and prayer beads. What does it say? Sports. Hoops? Hoople sports. Hoople sports. This is what Case does for work, I'm pretty sure. Yes, last time I went into a dark room, I think I had turned off the breaker box. Okay, well, there's no chess pieces that I can see, and I can't interact with this, I don't think. Play a little basketball, like with Shaq. Okay, and this is our final option. A lavatory or a guest bedroom. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll do a guest bedroom. Maybe there'll be something in here, some clues. Oh, wait, that's something. Is that a compass? A navigating compass. All right, hold on. Let me go to my purple page. Purple. Okay, so this was a guest bed. There was a compass. Draw floor plans leading north more frequently. That's useful. I assume north is towards the secret room. Okay. Sinclair. So there's a note to Sinclair. And this is about the billiards room. Hunt with Lord Evanson. I like the billiard room. I did a mathematical puzzle on day 4. And we can't really read from KL question mark. And we can see outside. Look upon the grounds. Are there any chess pieces? There's a pawn. Okay, chess. Pawn. And I'll just say it's W. White. White. There's also a little dog and a basketball. Again, you can't possibly have to write down every single thing in the room. That just doesn't make any amount of sense. All right, so I'm going to go... Okay, I can't go any further. So I just want to make my way back to coat check, which I can do. I go to the gymnasium, the dark room, the west wing, the dining room, the corridor, security, coat check. Oh my god, okay. So this way. And then this way, what a wasted space. And this way. Okay. And then the dining room. This one was also white. Are any of them not white? And then I want to go through the corridor. Are there any chess pieces in the corridor? I don't believe so. Okay, we're back in security. Let's go here again. And then let's just see if we missed anything. We didn't miss anything. Parlor wasn't white? Okay. And then back to the coat check. Are we only allowed to check one item? I mean, all of these are really good. I think the coin purse, but honestly, the shovel. I'm gonna check. I've already checked an item. Okay, you can only check one item. Okay, we're checking the shovel. The shovel was useful to us. That has not changed. Is there a thing in here? Is there a chest in here? Has someone checked a chess piece? There's like a little trap door over there maybe, but I can't hop the counter. I don't see anything. The paranoia has set in. Okay. So where do we want to go? Oh, I guess we could go back into the security room and see if there's any chess pieces here. There is. There's a chess piece. Okay, so this is blue. Okay, security, chess. What is that? That's a knight, right? Knight, white. Okay. I don't know if I missed anything. And then this is the nook, and that the castle was also white. Sorry, the rook was also white. And then we're back here, and I don't think we have to worry about any pieces here. And then if we go this way, this one I guess counts as white. This is the gem. Okay, so then chess, pawn. Is there only one chess piece in this room? I think so. Oh, we can look at the time. Okay, so much time has passed. And then this is the storeroom. Let's go back in here. Okay, and the storeroom also has chess. And that's a pawn. That's white. Okay. I don't know what any of these notes are going to mean to me. Literally no idea. Okay. So then the bedroom. Okay. Is there a chess piece in the bedroom? Yes. Okay. Guys, I'm going crazy. Okay, chess. I'm going to have to rewrite all these notes because they literally look like the ravings of a lunatic. And then the hallway. And then the doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked, but I believe that that's false. Okay, and then now we're back here. Okay, well, should we traipse about the grounds? I don't think this changes ever. Oh, I should have maybe checked the dice. I didn't even use the dice. That's disappointing. That symbol was in the church. This one above the doorway. Are there any chess pieces? There's lots of birds. Very familiar with birds. All right, out we go. Okay, I would like to head out to the little gate, the locked gate, and see if there's any clues for us over there. Because I think that in day 4, we saw something about that area over there, and I would definitely like to re-look at it again. Oh. That's like a mine shaft. Oh, I did go in here once. But not today. It's closed. Oh. Okay. I want to say it was in day 4. We saw a picture of this, and there was a tree, and there was something written on the tree. And now the tree has been chopped down. Oh, and like, look, there's like smoke coming out of those now. And there's like some kind of like pipe there. Oh, they chopped down the tree, and I think the tree would have told us how to break in. What to do. Well, we don't have the information yet, but at least I know it happened. All right, I guess that there's not much else to do on this day. I think we have to call it. But successfully, I mean, we had so much stuff. We had all these things. I wish that you didn't lose them every single day. I understand why, but I wish that we didn't lose them. All right, I guess we've done what we can. Just in time for an ad break. So let's call it a day and see what we accomplished for day 5. You can brute force the lock. All right. Rustic villa, 21 rooms, rank 6. Taken 45 steps, we found 4 items, and we unlocked 1 new room. All right. Success-ish. Success adjacent. Okay. So, these are the same. These are the same arts. I recall them from last time. The art has not changed. The time in this clock is like basically 9:45. I don't know if it matters which door we start in, but let's start in this door today. Okay. So we can do a breaker box, which is a dead end, a bedroom, or a spare room that will take us further over. I'm gonna do a spare room to take us further over once again. So the spare room, once again, doesn't have anything different. It looks the same. It's a spare room. There's nothing going on here. We could do the pantry and get some coins, or one of these, but that will close it off. So let's do the pantry because there's coins plus information. Okay, so we can take our coins. That's the same note. There's the same banana. There's like a beautiful babbling brook outside. Are there any chess pieces to contend with? Those are different pictures this time. Okay. Oh, sorry. Gizmo is having a time. Okay. Ooh, I could claim my coat check item. Parlor or the West Wing Hall. I think let's do West Wing Hall because then it gives us multiple doors. I don't know if multiple doors is like the way to go, but it just feels correct. Okay, this is the same staff notice. Same date, same name. So that hasn't changed at all. The art is different. Oh, actually, no, the art is the same. There's nothing new in this room from last time. The bedroom, the drawing room. We have no gems. So yeah, we can't draw that one. The storeroom would be a dead end, but it would give us some content. But the bedroom will let us continue going. But actually, because we have another door here, plus we still have doors here and here, I want some stuff. I'm going to grab the storeroom. And this way, we can see if anything's different in the storeroom. So we have our items from the storeroom. The storeroom still has a white pawn. And I think that's the same art as the last time in the storeroom. And there is, once again, the little bird child. Bird child. Okay. It's always going to be a dead end. So let's do the parlor, I suppose. Okay. And the note says the same thing. One true, or what? At least one true, at least one false. One box is a prize. Okay. I'm not seeing anything out of place from last time. The gems are on the desk, so we know that that is false. The gems are in the box. The gems are on the floor. Okay, well, we know that the gems are in this box because that is false and that is false. So this is true. And then we've got our gems. Okay. All right, so we're going to go back out to the entrance hall and try our luck again. I'm sure there's going to be stuff that I realize later. I'm like, oh, of course, I didn't realize. But at that point, day 6, literally no idea what that could be. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. I mean, that's so fun. We've not had a secret passage before. I feel like we have to do a secret passage. That is cool. Okay, so we're on a orange secret passage. Okay, secret passage. Okay, is there anything in the secret passage before we open it up? Ooh, there's a... Okay, secret passage has a chess, pawn, and black. Okay. There's lots of books and stuff, but I'm not seeing any paper. The Halls of Holly, Green Thumb. Oh, whichever one I click is going to be the color that it opens. Gold Sink, Red Rover, the Key to the Bedroom, Green Thumb, or Halls of Holly. Oh, okay. So if I look at the room directory, so the blue rooms are sort of like the basic ones. Yeah, there's like 24 blue rooms, I guess. Oh no, 36 blue rooms? 46 blue rooms? Bedrooms are always going to be purple. Hallways are always going to be orange. Green rooms are going to be green. Shops are this like gold color. And then these are red. So red rooms I think are challenging rooms. So definitely not red. I don't feel like I need to have anything to buy right now. Maybe some green rooms would be good. Or do we just go... Do we just like go... Oh, I actually can't go blue. That's not even an option. So halls, like green rooms, bedrooms, red rooms, or like the gold sink because you're buying stuff in them. Let's go green. That's really fun. Ooh. I would love to live somewhere that had a secret passage. I would love that so much. Okay. Aquarium. Aquarium is every color of room. Special cost bypassed. A cloister is worth 3 gems. A courtyard is worth 1. Oh, we have to do the aquarium. So an aquarium is like a special room, I guess? Okay. Aquarium has its own page. Special. Oh. This game is so cool. That does look like the bedrooms we've been in. There's like the little lamp and the dresser and the bed. That fish is looking at me. Oh, and there's like some dirt to dig up. If only I had a shovel. Now this fish is looking at me. This is like the archive rooms. I love this so much. There's the laundry room. That looks like the parlor maybe, or like a hallway. And that looks like one of the outdoor rooms. So are we basically like, this is a purple room. This is a red room. This is a, oh, I don't know, color the laundry room was. Orange and green. So maybe that's blue. 1 for each. Oh, good night, Crispy. Sleep well. That intrigues me greatly. Again, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be writing down here, but it's so cute. Oh, hi, hello, new friend. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. In addition to having a bouquet of colorful fish swimming from within, each tank is also inspired by the decor and colors. Red, green, hallway, bedroom, shop, black print, blueprints. It's unusual. Including 1 or 2 red herrings. So I should write something down. But what? Okay, so we for sure have... So we've got purple bedroom. And we've got the red archives. And I really want a shovel to dig something. And then this is blue laundry. Oh, or is laundry... Laundry could be yellow. I can't remember. Okay, the orange. This is the hallway. And this is like an outdoor space. This is green. And it's like, I don't know, courtyard or something. I can't recognize it, but I recognize the barbecue. I've been to a barbecue before. Okay. All right, well, let's open this door and see what happens. Okay, so I could do a bedroom and I would get to keep going. The guest room would end. Security has a gem requirement. I feel like security is really useful. I feel like I always build security rooms, but I don't know. I just like the idea of being able to adjust the like locks and stuff. Okay. Is this information different at all? This is the exact same as it always was. That is still the same. Okay. Time is moving. Oh, okay. So it still has, so we're back to blue. It's still a white knight. Still a white knight here. Okay. Oh, why is this so hard? Okay. Oh, these are all horrible. So dark room, but can't see anything. Weight room. I don't want to do the weight room. I'm going to do the dark room again and not go into it yet. I'm going to go the other way on the aquarium and hope that I can build a little electrical room at some point because there's clues in there, but I'm not going to waste a step yet. Okay, so we're going to go back this way. Oh, amazing. Okay. Breaker box. Thank you.
Hee hee.
Tapao, hello. Thank you for 49 months. So many months. But also, hi, hello, how are you? Are you here to help? Are you here to heal me? It's going well. How are you? We are on day 6, and I took your comment seriously. I've been writing more notes, but I'm not exactly sure what to write, and I still feel so paranoid. How are you? Okay, I also don't know about this vac indicators stuff, but I'm gonna turn off. If I turn this off here, 15-20 minutes, I will take it because I certainly could benefit from your wise wisdoms. How is your new job going? Are you enjoying it? Are your coworkers nice? Okay. Back this way. Oh. Wait, did I just turn off the lights? Do I need to turn them on? I'm losing all my steps. Oh. Commute is less fun. Office work is silly. How long is your commute? If this doesn't work, I'm gonna be sad. Okay, there we go. Okay, finally. Finally, we are in the dark room. And we can actually see what's going on in the dark room, which is great. So let me make some copious darkroom notes. Dark room. Let's freaking go. Okay. So last time I was in the dark room with the lights on, I did see there were like a lot of pictures that we've seen in other spots. An hour 15. Oh, that's a long commute. Is there a chance like you would move closer at some point once you know if you like your job? Because that's like 2.5 hours of commuting time. That is an awful lot. The music is so ominous. Okay. See? Look, look, look. So I think I need a magnifying glass and to look at this. I feel like the code for the gate is on this tree that was cut down. You don't want to move, so not really? Oh, yeah. I feel like this is what I'm missing. This guy is, he's just like king of the selfie. This eccentric man. It's really him and his like weird art. And taking pictures of his maids. Like all over the place. And why, like they're out of focus? They're more in focus. Oh, this one's interesting. Someone writing at a desk, maybe his late wife. What's this? Lockpick kit. Will occasionally be able to unlock normal doors. Ooh, that's good. Okay, here we go. Print notes. HS has requested yet another print of her ladyship. I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Yes, see, we want... You like my feelings here? So, okay, since you're here, since you can be my daddy for a moment, what am I... You mentioned that I was like missing stuff in rooms. What, based on what you've just witnessed, am I doing wrong / missing? Because I feel like kind of looking around, clicking on anything that appears clickable, and then like moving on is the correct way of doing things. But I'm feeling deeply paranoid. I just want to see what this says. I know that the code is on there. Oh, I need a magnifying glass. I wonder if it's at all possible. This is definitely the dining room. He's like holding something in the dining room. This game is making me feel unhinged. I'm so happy we've got the aquarium and a secret passage today, which is very fun. 2 new rooms. I'm correct. There are rooms that have more subtle stuff, like Nancy drew like puzzle nonsense in the one room. Okay. You miss being in a dark room? Me too. I haven't used a dark room in so many years. Yeah, honestly, when I switched to like digital photography, dark rooms kind of became a bit more obsolete. Okay, so that one is locked. Might come back. Ooh. Oh dear. So a chapel or a weight room or a furnace, you're more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Red rooms are terrible. All right, I guess I'm going to do a chapel. But I'm not going to enter it yet. There's only one door in the chapel. All right, I'm going to unlock this one first. I'm going to use a key. When digital took over, you changed your major away from photography? Really? Oh, I never knew that. The break room is very useful for more than just dark room. What else should I be doing in the breaker room? That I am not already doing. Okay, so this is just a regular hallway. Same art. This is the same note as before. I feel like there's nothing else to do in these rooms. Oh no. Okay. Den. Library. Discover less common floor plans while drafting in the library. And the observatory. I like the idea of the den because it has 2 doorways. The library just has 1, but we've not had the library before. I feel like we have to prioritize opening all the new rooms we can. Am I noting all the art? Okay, is it important to note the art? Garage on, gymnasium off, and eventually the vac thing and key cards off. Yeah, I did turn key cards off. I have not been writing down the art because I thought that that was yes. Okay. What about, okay, let me ask you another thing since I'm using my safe word. We've been writing down when we see chess pieces in the rooms and like what the chess pieces are. Is that important? Or can we stop doing that? I've been writing like white pawn, black rook. Yes, that's also important. Oh no, my tiny brain cannot handle it. Okay. So we've got to start writing down the art. Oh no. Okay, yes, here's the thing. Tell me the things. The chess pieces are important. Yes. Okay, so going forward, we write down chess pieces. Continue to write down chess pieces. We write down art. Art and chess is important in each run, but then it's different per run. Meaning that the art will be different every time. Or the chess pieces will be different every time. Or both. Yes. Okay, so yes, the art is going to be different. Yes, the chess pieces are going to be different. So in my notes, would it make sense to say like the art is a puzzle? How do you interact with it though? Chess is part of a different puzzle. Should I be keeping like day 6, hallway, air pilot, and green box? And like day 7, blah, 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 and blah, 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 day 8? Or do I just like keep the most recent one? It's not interactive. It's a word puzzle for later on. Look at the 2 images, figure out what the clue is, and write that down. Oh no. Okay. So like pilot? Plant? Not only does the room matter, but the house is a grid. Yes. Yes. Yes, of course. The house is a grid. Is it like... Want an example? Yes. Yeah, actually, I would love an example. Yeah, it like if you know like what is this one, and then are they all sort of similar? Because then I understand like what we're going for. Like pilot, plant, flight, risk, a tent and a 10, the stag and tag and the commissary. Okay, hold on. I did actually write down. I wrote down one, but I didn't say what room it was from like one of my first plays. With deer, without the 10 tag. A tent and a 10, a stag and a tag. Tent 10. What? I don't understand. Can you like spell it out for me? Because apparently I'm very slow. Chat, do you know what's going on? Oh no. I just thought we were trying to get our inheritance. The difference is a T or an S. Oh. There's one letter missing for each pair. Okay, so T or S. Okay, so then we write down the letters. One letter missing for each pair. Okay. And then in a grid, so Like this is our grid. So for example, like each room is a letter based on the words, and then we write down the letters, and then we hi Gizmo, and then we spell a word or something. Once you know the letter, you write it in a grid. The room doesn't matter, but row 1, spot 3 is. Okay. So basically, we make a grid, and then the letter will always be the same in that grid space. So once we figured out what the letter is, so if we figure out what like this letter is, then this space, no matter what room, is always going to be that letter. Oh, that's so fun. Wait, I love that. Okay. How on earth would anyone have figured out to do that without someone telling them? I think I could have played this game for 1,000 days and never figured that out of my own volition. Okay, I'm gonna get a real notebook for this game. I am in it now. Okay, so but we're just gonna. So basically, I've got to make a grid, is what you're saying. So what are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by 5. Okay, it's happening. I'm drawing a grid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There may be a clue to this somewhere. So I just like totally missed it forever. Okay, the grid is coming together. Oh gosh, okay. And then I have to keep track of the chess pieces somehow as well. Are there any other specific clues I should be looking for in each room? The chess is always room dependent. It's good to know which piece is in which room. Does the color of the chess piece matter if it's white or black? That's my other question about the chess pieces. Okay, so this is from the... Okay, so this one is the ant chamber up here. And then we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 over. Okay, so I'm working on this room. So we have to figure out what these are. I mean, it really looks like a pilot to me. I feel like it has to be a pilot. You don't think the color matters? It's been a while. Okay. I might not have found it yet. So I'm kind of looking for like rhyming words, I guess. Like grow, garden. Yeah, if that's pilot, what is the other one? So it would be... So basically, we're like missing a letter always. Stag, tag, tent, 10. Okay, so it basically has to be... It's always going to be missing one letter or added one letter. Okay, so obviously it's not pilot. Oh no, this is... Oh no. Chat, what do you think it could be? I think that my head is like so stuck on him being a flyer that I'm having trouble thinking of anything else. Okay, so okay. And what is this? Like this to me looks like garden or a courtyard or like something, it looks like it's kind of giving like green to me. Forest, trees, bushes, a, plot, a garden plot. Oh, okay. So he's a pilot and that's a plot. Then the answer would be I. Tapao, I think you have to call in sick to work today. I don't think you're allowed to leave. Okay. 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 That's so fun. Now I want to go back to every other room and figure it out. Okay. Okay. All right. Into the library. This is our first adventure into the library. We got a little snack. Okay. Book request form. In library use only. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. And your name. Oh, I don't know which one I want yet. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. Swim Bird. The Fixed Stars. The Histories of Orindia. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Drafting Strategy. I'll want them all, but I have to do them one at a time, presumably. I kind of want to do the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington because we've seen a postcard from Reddington. Is that a good choice? Okay, let's look around a little more. Okay, there's 10. And then what's that, like a cliff? Oh no. Oh no. We're going to be, yep. Let's look around before we use our brains. Just a little bit. Oh, and I guess we also have to look and see. Are there, oh, what does this say? Additional reading. This house directory is a great resource for information. If you wish to read more about a specific room, press R to pull up the directory. Okay. 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 And then, Mimi, hi, hello. Then we can go up the stairs. Oh, and there's something over here. Mount Holly records. Temporal records. Total time, 6 hours, 19 minutes, 6 days. Longest day, average day. Okay. Resource records. Steps taken 235. Keys turned 15. Gems used 23. Gold spent 25. Total stars 1. 115 rooms drafted. 15 bedrooms, 17 hallways, 5 green rooms, 4 shops, and 18 red rooms. We solved 1 billiards room puzzle, 1 dartboard puzzle, 6 parlors drafted, 6 parlors solved. Aw, that's kind of fun. See how far we've come. Not far enough. Okay, none of these are particularly like readable. The directory is very helpful. What should I be using the directory for? Because I did pull it up, but oh look, here's a picture with the it like chopped down. Readings from Reddington. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. My first claim ticket. First item checked, coin purse. Top 3 checked items. My favorite floor plans. Can't seem to ever pass it up. Most drafted, most paid for, most time spent in. Knowing what rooms you've seen and stuff and how rare they are if you've augmented them. Okay. Contraptions I've made. Largest purchase. Club sandwich. Paid in full. Have a great day. Maybe one day. Most avoided floor plans. Nursery, furnace, locksmith. Holly. That one. Okay, that's kind of fun. All right. So let's see if I can figure out more puzzles. Oh, I like walking down that spiral staircase. That was fun. Okay. So I feel like this is a 10. Unless it's like a tag or something. But let's assume it's a 10. Okay. I feel like I need, yes, another page of my notebook. Okay, so it's either a 10 or a tag. Oh, so then, I mean, this is useless now, but I had like a deer. So it would have been tag and stag, but I don't remember what room that was. That was like ages ago. So, and it said with and without. I just understood the note I made. I've definitely made this note last time, and I was just like, with deer, without 10 tag. Okay. That is so clear. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to cross that out because we've solved that mystery. Most of the drawings can be 3 or 4 different words. Oh no. Okay. All right. Well, let's think about it. So this could be 10 or tag. I mean, it's like kind of a dog tag. So I guess tag. This one feels like cliff to me. Okay, but if it was like, it's not a tent. There are pictures of tents though. I have seen pictures of tents. No, that's helpful. That is, yeah. I'm trying to, not be spoiled. If this is not a cliff or a view, could it be like a view or like a vista? Some of the pairings were very WTF. Note what it is. I'll have more runs. Okay. But I should be noting not what room it's in, but like not in the library. I should be noting what quadrant it's in. Quadrant notes as opposed to. Okay. I see now. Okay. I'm gonna have to make myself a little like grid system for I'm gonna basically have to number each quadrant and then have notes. I need a spreadsheet or something. I need something more than a piece of paper for this. I need like a laboratory. Seth, you're not allowed to leave. You're here now. You're locked in with us. You're part of this. Okay. One note, one page per room. Yeah, I'm going to figure out what's like going to make the most sense. And a page per puzzle. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I understood what I was undertaking when I was like committed to play this game. I don't think I understood. I was like, oh, it's like, look at the art style. Oh, this is a fun concept. Everyone loves it. No one warned me what was going to happen, which is I basically need to get a postgraduate degree. Okay. That's fine. Games are fun. It's okay. All right. So let's just summarize where we've ended up. So, we need to create a grid, I guess in this case, like maybe a numbered grid, and figure out what images are in each grid space, ignoring whatever the room we place is, because that doesn't matter. It's grid space for that. In each room, we also need to see if there's a chess piece and mark down if there's a chess piece. Oh, bye to Pow. Have a good work day. Thank you for popping in. Yes, thank you, Alpha. Okay, and then the chess pieces. And then probably one other thing that I've already forgotten. Gizmo is like fully crashed out after his catnip experience. The rabbit holes go 8 or 9 years in development. Oh no. At least it's fun. I had no idea what we were getting ourselves into, but let's at least try to finish day 6. And now we have some new information, so we can kind of get back into it. Okay. So I'm gonna order a book, and I don't know if it matters which one, but I know I've seen the word Reddington before. I even wrote it down, so I'm gonna select the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. So presumably that means that the next time I go into a library, I'll be able to get that book, which seems useful to me. Okay, what could this be? I mean, 10 or tag, but it has to be something else. Like, nothing makes sense with 10 or tag that could be this as well. And it would have to be longer. Obviously, it couldn't be like a 2-letter word. So we're looking at a 4-letter word or a 5-letter word. Cliff doesn't work. View doesn't work. What about like coast? It's a coastline. If this is coast, coast, cost, coast and cost, maybe. I have a letter for I. I have I. That's the only one so far from the hallway, which is when I discovered, aka was told, that's what I needed to do. Could that be, if this is cost, like 10, it could be, I don't know, is that stretching it? Because then it would be A. Oh, that's my best guess. I'm going to put an A and maybe like a question mark. I have been outside, yes. I've been outside, I've walked around. I've not discovered anything, except for like the locked fence at the little orchard. I walked inside like a spooky tunnel. I tried to throw myself off a cliff and it would let me. Okay, so I think that's A. I'm going to put a question mark because I'm not sure if that's right, but that's my guess. My guess is that it's an A. I could be so wrong. That it could be a coast though. And then that it would make sense that it was cost. There's a lot of things. Physical Simon has no knees. Oh, good night, Candy. Thanks for hanging out. See you next time. Okay. I'm ready. I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave this room. Oh, unless... Are there any chess pieces? What color is this room? Blue. Okay. There might be a chess piece somewhere. I didn't see one when we were upstairs. I was looking. Okay. Like 15 puzzles at a time is a lot for my tiny little brain to handle. Okay. Let's let ourselves in. Ooh. A rotunda. I don't have any gems. I don't have enough gems. These are all, oh, you know what? These are new rooms because we're in the library. Okay. So a package will be delivered here the day after drafting this room. I don't really have any, I don't really want to launder anything, and I don't have enough for that. So a mailroom it must be. We are going to have to go back into the hallway. I kind of low-key want to go back and figure out what all the puzzles are in every room. I guess we'll have time for that afterwards. I did order a book. Order placed. I did. I ordered the Reddington Sightseer's Guide to Reddington is what I ordered. Okay. All right, mail room. So this is a new type of room. Let me go to my blue page. Blue. I'm going to get a new notebook now that I know what mail is waiting for me. Okay. So there must be good stuff in here for me to like spy upon and see. Oh, okay. That's like an Earth, a moon. I guess we'll see. Oh, and here's one, and a plane. Simon P. Jones, Mount Holly Estate, Fen Aries. From Dad. Do I have to write down the addresses? Like, and then that? You know, taking app or screenshots. I think I have to I mean, the problem with the screenshot is then I'm like, you have to like look through them. I don't know. I feel like that it feels kind of like, not like cheating to take screenshots, but I want my brain to be able to process the puzzles. Like, obviously, like a code or something is one thing, but yeah, I'll figure something out. One issue is just like with the way I'm playing the game, I can't easily switch in and out of the game for like stream reasons. So I'm just writing down addresses like a lunatic. Simon P. Jones. That's me, I think. Am I Simon? And we're in Fen Aries, wherever that is. 63080. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, and then there's like a postage mark, which is SKR 6789. That seems, correct. That seemed like useful information. Royal Mail. Like, what is going on in this house? Why are there like 15 mailboxes? Like, who's working here? This man was deeply eccentric. Oh, we finally have information about the fuse box. Okay. Oh, hi, Shine. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address the client has provided. Okay, here we go. Indicator settings. Press any button above to activate blue. That's this. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Okay, this is a screenshot that I can get behind. There we go. Screenshot obtained. Grunkle Herbie's a great man. I don't know. Is he? I mean, imagine being like, oh, your uncle has passed away, but listen, you were his favorite nephew. But you have to do this absurd system of like puzzles and tests, and you have to sleep in a tent while you do it. Can't even stay in the apartment. And if you find anything, we're gonna like rip it away from your pockets, like we're Harvey in Stardew Valley. Like, it's a little much. It's a little intense. Okay. So, utility room fuse box is... My notepad is like, what's happening? Okay. Utility room fuse box. So, any button for blue. Blue next to red for purple. And then we need 5 purple in a row for red. And I just wrote screenshot, so don't forget I took a screenshot of this as well. Okay, do I have a utility room in this? Oh, I do. I have a utility closet. Okay, so we definitely have to come back to the utility closet. And you know what? I'm just also, because again, I'm just gonna take a picture of it. Boom. Okay. His only nephew. Well, I mean, presumably if he likes us, you know, he doesn't have to give us anything. He could have given it to Mrs. Grundle or whatever her name was. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravain to sender. He is no longer employed. Ooh, Denny Ravain. Denny Ravain. No longer employed. What did Denny do? And someone wrote it in red pen. Ooh, and there's something like underneath this. But we would need our magnifying glass to see it. Yeah, some sort of secret code under there. What didn't he do? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay. He's probably buried here somewhere. Like, if we don't find a body, I'm gonna be very surprised. Okay, so paint, or let me go back to my note taking. Okay, so like paint or like earth or something. And this is plain or fly, or sky, or do these planes have different names that I'm not aware of? I also wonder if there's like always like left and right, if that makes a difference. Like, is this one always going to be longer than that one, or is it vice versa? Like, it doesn't necessarily matter. Earth. I mean, like a biplane. I don't know if I'm allowed to have hyphens. Yes. No, that's good. I'm cooking. My safe word is daddy. I don't know why. It just is. It's been daddy for a long time. I can't remember why we made that joke. It just stuck. Okay. That's not actually technically, like, that doesn't look like much like, oh, maybe it's a moon. That could be a moon. Moon. My brain just wants to rhyme things. Or maybe, yeah. Planet. Plane and planet. Plane and planet, right? Could that be plane and planet? Then, okay, plane and planet. Is that a planet? It kind of looks like a planet. I mean, I feel like that's a T. I feel like that has to be a T. Okay, and then that's our mailroom. So I'm gonna put T. I'm also gonna put a little question mark just because, like, what if I'm wrong? But I feel good about that. Okay, great. Okay, good. Is there anything else in here for us? Oh, I do actually have a question, and this is a real question with my safe word in place. The times in the room, like as the time is going, do I need to be aware of the time, the clocks, as part of a puzzle? Maybe this is more of a yes or no, but I might ask follow-ups depending on what you say. Because I've noticed like clocks, but it also, like, the time is changing, so I'm wondering, like, if I need to be in specific rooms at specific times, or if, like, I'm in a room for too long, or, like, the home for too long, something will happen. Or if it'll like kick me out at midnight. Like, what is the significance of clocks and time passing? Okay. So I have to go back to the hallway. Was there another one on the side? No. Another one what, Tom? There's no more doors. If that's what you meant. Okay. I'm going to keep going, but we're going to go back and try to... Oh, it was a scale, I think. I think it was a scale. Oh, I have a lockpick kit. But I can't pick the door's lock. Okay. The best answer is yes, but not always. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Well, let's do some puzzles. All right. Where's... Okay, but in this room... Oh, here we go. Okay. Coat and cot, I want to say. I think that's pretty obvious. So that's going to be an A. So we are down here. So far, I have A, T, I, and A. That's a lot of vowels. Okay. And then... Which way do I want to go? Back to... How many steps do I have? 27. I mean, I'm tempted... You know what? I'm not going to go to the chapel yet. I'm going to have security, aquarium, and the utility closet. Because we have a puzzle in the utility closet. Okay. And then... Okay. So this is tier and tie. So that's an R. Some of them are easy. Okay, so then that's an R. Okay. And then we're going back to the aquarium. Does the aquarium have any art in it? All right, is it these ones? Like, seriously? Is that it? Do any of the other rooms have pictures in them? I like having a quest. That's very helpful for my brain. Okay, so I can't really see. That's a fishing pole. So like fish or pole or something. And is that like a road? I can't really tell. This fish's tail is really aggressive. Swim on. Road maybe? Or, I mean, that, maybe it could also be like catch, for the fishing pole. So fish, pole, catch. I'm not sure. This one's a question mark for me. I can't see enough detail, I think. Okay, we're gonna ignore that. Okay, so now we're going in here. Okay. Clock and lock. Clock and lock. Clock lock. So that's a C. Okay. Oh, this feels so good. Okay. So then we're here. So this is a C. Okay. Now. So, what did I say? I wrote this down. Any button for blue. But these are all... This is green. Oh, there we go. Any button for blue. Blue next to red. For... Okay. Blue next to red for purple. Okay, so I understand. Okay. All right, okay. Okay. Blue next to red for purple. Blue next to red for purple. Blue extra. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, it kind of moves over. Okay, okay. I have a grid. I have a grid on in my notebook. Okay, I kind of want to. Okay. So, oh no. Okay, I understand how it works, but we needed to get 5 in a row of purple and then 1 red. Okay. So if we go, we kind of like move it along and it shifts it over. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I messed it up forever. Okay. Okay, I want that one to be red. Okay. I need this one to be red. Which means... Oh, the clicking. 5 in a row for red. There must be a really simple... There must be a really simple way of doing this. Okay. I feel like it always shifts over. Okay, let's try and go that way. Okay. Okay, that one became purple. I can't... if I want this one to be... How do I get this end one to be purple? Okay. Okay, I bet we have to kind of like shift back and forth somehow. So if I make that one red, then that one becomes purple. Okay, and that one becomes purple. And that one becomes purple. Oh no. I don't know if my brain can handle this. Okay. It's obviously not like one way to the other. Am I missing something? You press any button for blue. Then blue next to red makes purple. 5 purple in a row. And then red. And that's the thing. Okay. If I hope I only have to do this once and then it will just like remember it for future ones. Because I don't know if I'll ever be able to recreate it if I can do it now. Okay. So, let's just be systematic about this. So, if we have a red here and a blue here, that becomes purple. And then, hey Dylan, welcome in. How are you? If I click this, then this is going to turn off. If I click this, then that one. Okay. So the question is, how do we get this one? If I click that, then they both turn blue. Maybe I keep some of them as green? Is that a possibility? Every time I click one next to it, Oh, I'm sorry, Dylan. That's very sad. I'm leaving. Okay. Coming back. Okay. Okay. I feel like it has to be some combination of like turning on, turning off, right? I feel like that has to be it. I feel like that has to be the case. Well, my tiny brain is broken, but aside from that, we're having a lovely time. This accidentally playing for maybe a little too long, but like I feel like we're so close. Maybe we're not so close. Ugh. I don't want to. Maybe we come back to this later. Maybe we focus on what we're doing well at, which is figuring out our little code. Our you know, our miscellaneous information. Okay. We have a screenshot. We know we have to do something. I just can't figure it out right now. Okay. And actually, we still have steps and stuff. Let's go through the secret passage back to the entrance hall. Okay, and there's nothing in the secret passage for us. Okay, and now... Okay, this room, Bride and Bridge? Maybe? Bride at Bridge? That sounds right. Bride Bridge. So that's a G. Okay, so secret passage is under the aquarium, so that's a G. And ace. Ace and face? Like it's a face card? Okay. Ace and face. Oh no, I think I wrote some things in the wrong spot. Oh no. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Oh no. Okay, my secret passage was here. Okay. There we go. I was like, oh, there's nothing there. Okay. Do I have enough steps? I kind of want to go back into the other rooms. That's silly, though. I should open some new rooms. But if we have still steps to the end, I'm going back. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Laboratory. Experimental house features. We have a gem. I mean, the den would be good, but we've never had a laboratory. I think today is the run. Let's just open up all the rooms. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, brand new room. Okay, fun. Oh, lots of stuff to read in here. Okay, laboratory. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new turbine tests. I think I need some help. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips from my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Okay. Laboratory is Kimberly Thompson. Okay. All I want to do is solve puzzles. Oh. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Oh. Okay, we've actually seen the boiler room before. Okay. That's really cool. Okay. Periodic table of elements. Uh-oh. This seems like a puzzle. All right, one more screenshot just because I think I think this is gonna come up for us, and I don't want to copy this. Okay, I think what we're gonna have to do is figure out which elements go where, and then like whatever this one to be the first like element, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Do I need to look it up, or is it somewhere else in the room? The periodic table. Oh, okay. Here's a pen and something else maybe? Laboratory. Oh, okay. Oh no. Okay. All right. We're doing it. Are you in? Are you in or are you out, chat? Okay. I will take a picture and compare, but let's just look around first before we get more into it. Heating and cooling curves. Room temp. Look, Celsius. Celsius, chat. Celsius. If you were here before, you know why I yelled that. Okay. H2O melting point at 0.1 ppt to 0.5 ppt. Room temp, complete thaw, melting point, ice. Test 205 at atmospheric pressure 93 kPa, Mount Holly freezer. Okay, this also seems like something. That is important. Okay. So, all right. I'm emotionally prepared for this. I've been training for this. Oh, there's also a computer. The laboratory. Okay, experiment setup. In the laboratory, you're free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Choose a cause from column A and an effect from column B. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk, set your dice to 2, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold, spread dirt on the driveway. Each time you eat an apple, or whenever you draft a shop room. Okay, that's interesting. No experiments found. Research logs will be available the day after an experiment they have been performed. Pause experiment. Log into network. Is it Swan Song? Yep. Oh, the modem sounds. A thing of beauty. Is this the same? I think this is the same. I mean, we can like special order. I've been special ordering lots of stuff, but we've not been able to get anything yet. Okay. I don't have an office yet. Okay, I'm not really ready to do a setting. Effective can only be accessed by... Okay, that's red, so we know that that's a lie. Okay. I guess what I'm learning about this game is that literally nothing is an accident. Everything is intentional. And everything hurts my brain. Where? There's only... Oh, it's literally over there. So, tree... And... That's like a tree, maybe? A type of tree? Or like a pine or something? Pine and pin. Okay, so it's an E. Okay, so we're in the laboratory. So that is an E on that square. Yeah, technically these ones also have pins. Okay, so let's figure out the code. Based on this and based on the screenshot I just took, aka the picture, my phone. Okay, so, all right, so 1. Okay, I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? This will be better. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then I'll just go in order this way. So H, and then number 8 is F, and number 12 is NE. 2 is S. 9 is TE. 11 is I. 10 is RN. We got to figure out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's RE. 6. Okay, we got 4 is over here, so that's TH. 7 is PA. 1, 2, and that 1 is PU. And then 6 is EU. Okay. Push. Okay, hold on. Push 3. Push 3 up after 9. Push 3 up after 9 is what it says. Okay. Push 3 up after 9. I feel like frickin' Sherlock Holmes. So I assume that I could only do this when I have power. I assume like only when there's power. But push 3 up after 9. Okay, so I'm gonna guess that's when there's power. That is fantastic. I love that so much. Okay. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, I love this game. When I know, like, when I have like my sight set on something, it's delightful. Okay. All right, so a corridor takes us nowhere. A bedroom takes us nowhere. I think we got to go archives, otherwise we're going to be trapped. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Okay, that's fine. We have been into the archives before. Is this it? Bat Forest? Oh, Bat and Bath. Bat and Bath. Bath, that's obviously an H. Okay. So GH. Okay. And then we have already looked through. Oh, there's a key. That's useful. Okay. So we have read through this before. I didn't necessarily write everything down, but we did read every word of it. So we know about Marigold, and her book Swimbird, and then her debut book Red Prince, publisher and author detained by Red Guard in questions, person of interest, RLCF. We wrote all this down. Marigold drops the publisher. Oh, this music is so good. Manning and White, the press function. No trace is discovered of Sixa Eris, but search continues. Marion Marigold, last seen my closest friend around 3:45 p.m. on Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date. So yeah, we've already read all of this. My legit question, do I need to write any of this down? Is this just for color and for backstory, or is this information going to be important later on? I do already have a few notes. RLCF, Children of Black Water, I did write down at one point. I mean, I assume I will, be back here at some point, but I don't just want to capture every single thing when I have no idea, what's important. Okay. All right, well, let's see what options we have. Archived. You don't need, it's relevant at various points. Okay. Oh, the chapel was the hallway was locked. Oh, I actually had this too. I have a key, so I could go back this way if I wanted to. Okay. No point for laundry. I have to... Oh. Great. Doing this one. The den. Actually, that's perfect. Good. I'm glad we went in this direction. Okay. So, this room has like a million clocks. Now it's 10 o'clock. Okay. All right. And I already wrote down that there's a pawn in this room. So that, what do we have? A car and a cart, maybe? That's a mine cart, and that's a car. Car and cart. So, I don't know. I guess like a T? All right, where's my little graph? That makes sense, because if we're reading it like left to right, top to bottom, we got GHT. So, I'm going to assume it's a T. Move on with my life. Okay. This is archived and it requires gems. That is a dead end. This one is also a dead end, but it gives me more steps. I'm gonna take steps because I want to go back into all the rooms to get more clues that I missed before. Oh, and I have even more keys. Great. Okay, so we've already read this one before. Sinclair, the billiard room. I was hoping we'd get another billiard room today. Okay, so what, that P's? What is this? A mountain? A peak. A peak and a P. So we got a K. K. Okay. I love it when we're on the outside and we can see the outside world. It's so pretty. I love how every room has multiple versions. I think that's so smart. Okay. I'm really enjoying the picture puzzles now. Okay, but we are stuck. So, going back through the den, let's see if we can just like go into this little nook over here. Oh, did I forget? Oh no, there's a chess piece over there and I already marked it down. Okay. All right, what do we got? A lavatory, a boudoir. I mean, we have been in the boudoir and we've opened the safe before. Let's go back into the boudoir. Because there's probably another gem for us. And then, look, okay, stag and tag. Stag and tag. So we got S. Okay. All right, and then we've already read all about this before from Daniel. Oh, there's like a leaf drawn on there. Hi, flower. Okay, and all this is from before. This was our little Christmas safe. Okay. Okay. That is turning. That is so creepy. Why is that turning? Is that where the music is coming from? The gramophone? I'm running away from this haunted gramophone. Okay, so I have 25 steps left. So I want to go back through the entrance hall and then back around this way. Which is this way through the archives. And then through the laboratory. Okay. And now, I still have steps. And I have keys. So the goal is, we'll go through the spare room, pantry, west wing, parlor. Oh, no. Oh, no, I've made an error. Okay, I think I have to ignore these for now. Secret passage, aquarium, security, dark room, chapel, hallway. Okay. Okay, good thing I checked. All right. So we're going back here. And then security. I got the security room already. And then we're going the dark room, which we got. And then this was the first one. This is the one that started it all. Okay, and now we have a key. Excellent. Okay, so archived, coat check, or commissary items for sale. Kind of tempted to do an archive floor plan and just like see. Although if I claim my shovel, I could dig up whatever's in the aquarium. But at this point, it's probably not super useful. I'm going to leave my shovel. I'm going to do an archive floor plan. Go big or go home. And in this case, we have ended up in a bedroom. Okay, that's fine. Because that's a tiger. And that's a tier. G. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a G. Right? Tier. T-I-E-R. T-I-G-E-R. Okay. And look, here's this Reddington thing that we were curious about. Okay. So let's go back down through the chapel. We have the funding to do so. Okay, I did already write down these symbols. Does this one have any... I don't know if there's any art in this room for me. Maybe there's no art because we're in the church? Unless it's like on one of the pews or something. Like snuck in here. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, we're just gonna have to come back to this room later when it's something else. Okay, what have we got? Not even locked. Oh. Courtyard. Oh. Closet or archived. I guess let's do courtyard. I don't have my shovel, but that's a sledgehammer. Okay. If only there were some locked trunks for us. I wish I could shovel. Just want to attack things with it. Alright, let's try my lockpick kit. Ooh, that worked. Okay, a nook, a billiard room, or archived. Ooh, the billiard room is another puzzle room. Yeah. All right, let's do it. Billiard room. Oh, wait. Before we do that, what a dummy. Are there pictures? Maybe there's not pictures in every room. Like if it's a type of room that doesn't have art, you just have to build something else in this spot. That would make sense, actually. Okay. I didn't like forget anything in my haste. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is gonna be such a long episode. Okay. I did the math once before. And I was very proud of myself. Okay. So that looks like a chart. Chart and cart. So we're looking at an H. Where are we? We are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. H. This is making sense. The words are sort of starting to come together, honestly. Okay. And now, math. But I'm not ashamed to say I'm going to use my calculator for this because I shouldn't have to do math. It's not my business. Okay. So we're starting with 12. Okay, so let me refer to my math notes from last time. So I believe that blue is plus and yellow is minus. Or sorry, other way around. Yeah, blue is plus, yellow is minus. So we're going to do 10 plus 2 plus 3. So we're looking at 15, obviously. I guess I didn't have to use my calculator for that. Okay, so we got 15 minus 4. So we're going to click on 11. Nope. Okay, hold on. All right, starting again. So we've got 12. And then, so we've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 minus... Oh, no, there's a 19 here. I missed that. Okay. Wait, so we're at 11. So are we doing 19 minus 3 minus 1? Back to 15. Okay. So then we got 10 minus 4 is 6 times 3, 18. Okay. And then we've got 10 minus 8 is 2, obviously. How is this? No, that isn't right. Oh, times, obviously. Okay. So we're ending on 12? We're ending on 12. Okay, the silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. I don't think I have anything to unlock left, though. I literally have no rooms to unlock. That's so sad. Oh, that's distressing. I am distressed. Look at all the good stuff I have. A lockpick and a sledgehammer and a silver key. I don't have a place to store them. Ugh. I guess it makes sense. You have to keep finding things again, but like, you know? Okay. So we're just gonna take a little meander with the rest of our steps. I only have 12 steps left. Is this even possible? I want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 11. Okay, I can't do everything, but I can get kind of close, I think. So courtyard, chapel, dark room, security, aquarium. All right. Off we go. There is going to be an ad break. I apologize. but I will mostly just be looking at pictures on the walls. This thing lies. Oh, you're 2%. Well, listen, some days you're the sourdough, other days you're the starter. I'm going to the secret passage. I'm mad that I couldn't figure out what was in the aquarium. Okay, and this is correct. Spare room. Are there any pictures in here? Are there no pictures in the spare room after all that? Okay. Okay, and in this room, there we go. What is that? Flan? Flan, perhaps? Or like a dune? Or sand? Oh, desert and dessert. So an S. Wait, that was so fun. Okay. Desert and dessert. Okay. So that's the end. That's an S. Okay. And then this room, plain print. Blueprint. Okay. Like flies and files or something? No, that's not right. File or fly? No. Print or what could this be? Plane. We had plane and planet already. So we got plane or fly. Blue. Sky. That's clearly a blueprint. What else could it be? Print. Blueprint. And the only one letter. I did use, oh, sorry, there's probably an ad. I might have to say this again. I did use the computer, but I didn't set any of the settings. You know it? Give me a hint. What is this one supposed to be? Because it's not like blue and flu. Like it has to be, it's missing something. Flight. Like flight and light would be a good one, but that's not really relevant here. What type of thing is in a blueprint? What type of thing? A room? A room? A line? Okay, ignoring that. What's in the blueprint? Layout. Architecture. No. Oh, what is a blueprint? A map? A plan? A plan and a plane. Plan and plane. Okay, E. When you get it, you get it. Ugh. Plan. Duh. Okay. All right. A plan. There we go. All right. Listen, I know words. Okay. How many steps do I have? One step. I have 2 steps left. Oh, but okay. Should we go into this? Let's go into the parlor, I think. Oh, let me just double check. Actually, need that still. Yeah, parlor. Okay. Parlor. Let's do parlor. Okay. That's him. Okay, what do we got? Stare and star. So an eye. Yeah, that's right. I. Okay, so it's coming together. Look, okay. So I am gonna take a wild guess and guess that the spare room letter is probably an A because it's S something FES. So safes. And then this is EIGHT, so 8. So I'm going to say it's something like 8 safes. And then the next one is something R, something CK. So maybe like trick or something. Trick 8 safes could be. Then the next row we have basically nothing, unfortunately. There was nothing in the chapel or the courtyard. The dark room was an A. And then this is IGH, so it could be like light or fight or something. Probably light, honestly. But there's probably going to be a T here, would be my guess. Something here. And then that's possibly an A and possibly a T. But I think we pretty much know that this is like 8 safes. So that's some good information. We made some good progress on this. This is my favorite puzzle so far. This is great. If the whole game was just solving this, I'd be happy. I don't know about the chess or anything, but okay. All right. I've never actually run out of steps before. So, oh, there we go. It's kicking me out. You've used all your steps and must call it a day. You've pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You'll continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little bit different. Okay. That one felt really good. That was the best day we've ever had. A mid-sized villa, 24 rooms, 6 steps, 67 steps taken, 3 items found, 5 new rooms. All right. I think we're going to call it here, but I'm feeling really positive. Thank you for all of your help. Very appreciated. And of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. We'll be back again. And don't forget to, do the YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, etc., etc.